Pirahnas and the Calico Crepes. First up, and we are going to get to those team stats up here. There we go. In the blue tonight will be the Pirahnas, and the orange will be the Calico Crepes. 18 and 26 for the Pirahnas, 21 and 23 for the Calico Crepes. Both teams trying to get back to that 500 mark. 500, I always say 500 used to be perfect to get you into playoffs in RSC. It's not good enough anymore. You've got to be a little bit over it. So both of these teams, they've got 4 matches left in the major season trying to claw their way back into that playoff contention. Looking at those goals for, goals against numbers, 89 and 101 for, and then a even 101 for the Calico Crepes, right at a 0 goal differential. The Pirahnas a little bit behind that, 109 goals against. 162 saves for, 169 saves for on both sides, and 159 and 167. Both teams shooting just under 30%. So looking like a pretty evenly matched match coming up between these two teams.
I will say, well, when I look at these stats, I see an underwhelming in Piranhas, maybe underperforming at the moment, and I see just about even in the Crepes. I think it's actually harder to get exactly even in goals for and goals against as the way they are at 101 apiece, and they're still 21 and 23. So it looks like luck just hasn't gone their way so far this season. But maybe that a matchup against somebody that maybe is more around their level and not quite above them is the kind of match they need to try to launch themselves into the playoff run. As you said, you've got to get over 500 to win this season. As we look at the Piranhas here, rocking in with a pretty even goals for each player. It seems like maybe somebody to watch out for is Poppy Tony, who looks like he almost has a goal a match so far this season. And Sly and Nola Diaz seem to be the defensive whizzes for the Piranhas. 47 and 48 for each, and then go down to the Crepes on the other side of the pitch. You got Disaster leading the team in goals, looking a little bit more top heavy on that side of the fence. And you see Atlas maybe being the defensive whiz for that team. Both teams, their shot accuracy not quite where you want them to be. Most teams would like to prefer to have them around the 40% mark. That's kind of like the golden mark I've seen so far this season, and it looks like both teams are need some work to do in that department.
Yeah, definitely looking like they bringing it up a little bit. We've got all of the players in the match now. Looking like everybody's ready to go, so we're going to get moving and get these guys on the pitch. We've got 4 games coming your way from these guys. Let's pull a stream up. There we go. Getting ready to transition over to it. Oh my goodness, we're as soon as the chat goes away, we'll be just on it. And Poppy Tony in the Ford F-150 getting us off to a strong start on the kickoff. Null shot, a little weak. Zero will have the clear away. Atlas with the carry, cut out by Poppy Tony. Fanatal takes us up the sidewall, dropping to Poppy Tony. Going to try to get another touch, but he won't be able to find a disaster piece over. Only as far as Null, who's going to turn it back into the orange half. Atlas leaves it. Null steals that side boost and is dunked by ZRO. Fanatal is going to catch this one on the backboard, looking for the follow-up. Carries it out to midfield. Doesn't have the second touch, but gets the bump. ZRO's there to back up his teammate. Looking for one more touch, but it'll be saved away by the big truck of Poppy Tony. Bouncing dangerously in the blue box, but saved away by Fanatal. Now the breakout for the Pirahnas. Stopped by Atlas right outside his own box. Fanatal with the slow. Null with the clear. One more opportunity for Poppy Tony there. Saved by Disaster Piece. Off to a hot start offensively are the Pirahnas, trying to find the first goal here. Just a minute gone in game number 1.
I will say, didn't quite mention in the beginning, but that car for Poppy Tony and that F-150 and the construction hat, could just maybe trying to set the vibes in this one that he's going to put in some work for his team. As we see now, it looking like so far, kind of what you said early on, HUD, both teams looking pretty evenly matched. No team really being able to take an advantage in this one thus far.
It has been back and forth. Both teams kind of probing, feeling things out. Poppy Tony hoping maybe he can put his team in the back of the bed of that truck and carry them to victory, but not able to find anything. Here's a shot from Disaster Piece. Null's going to make the touch. He won't find a Disaster Piece. Follows up his own pass, and the Calico Crepes get on the board first. 1-0 here, just under a minute and a half played.
And you see, there's a mistake there being made by the Pirahnas. He was last man back, goes up for this one, knowing that it was a little bit high. Maybe should have been a little bit more patient on the touch or hit it at that point. But he misses the touch, and here come the Calico Crepes getting the early advantage.
Off to a good start are the Crepes, managing to find that first go-ahead goal. A big demo by Null is going to open things up a little bit. Fanatal had already turned back, but will be there for the challenge. Zero has the clear. Poppy Tony on the sidewall, putting that one back down. Cleared away again by Zero. He still has the ball, but he's got not a lot of boost to work with. A nice chase down demo by Null is going to slow down the attack of the Calico Crepes. Null with the clear. Out to his teammate on the sidewall. Pass to the midfield. Atlas has the first touch. Null is there to clear that back into the orange half. It was a dangerous shot. Null has his follow-up off of it, making up for his prior mistake and tying these teams at 1.
And right there, you saw the double commit coming in from the Calico Crepes, leaving them out of position and leaving the Pirahnas with an easy shot on goal. You get something that you got to watch out for. Maybe it's the calm. Something was misspoken there because both players shouldn't have committed to that one.
Not a great defensive posture there for the Calico Crepes, but still have that 1-goal advantage. No idea he's got to make that save. He's there as third man. Calico Crepes trying to get back out in that lead quickly, but Fanatal is going to have another idea. The post has another idea on both sides. Fourth man defense for the Calico Crepes, bailing them out. Now they're on the counterattack. Big pinch there is going to go out to midfield. Poppy Tony is 50'd by Disaster Piece, trying to get to that boost. Null got it, but the bump from Disaster Piece is enough to slow things down. Nice chip to the middle from ZRO. Fanatal first one to it. No idea with the doink. Poppy Tony's shot is wide. No second touch. Null with a 50 on ZRO. Dangerous here outside the box. A nice clear away from the Calico Crepes is going to start them on the counter. And just not enough there for Disaster Piece, but it drops to his teammate. Nice save on the shot by Atlas. Disaster's going to make this dangerous still. Zero and Fanatal, a little bit of a whifty right outside the box. Nobody finding anything, and a big 50 dunk there from Poppy Tony to keep this one level. Missed backflip, but backed up by Zero. No idea. Massive dunk off the orange backboard. Fanatal first there. Shots on. Disaster Piece can't get to it. A massive strike from Fanatal gives them the lead.
What a great play there. The pass coming in, Atlas can't get to it, and Disaster just wasn't ready. Ball coming in at a pretty good speed at 64 miles an hour. It just wasn't slow enough for him to react, and that's how you get scored on pretty easily.
The lead now belongs to the Pirahnas. Trying to build on it. Disaster Piece trying to get it back, but a big save from No Idea. Atlas with the catch, dunked by Null. Fanatal's going to have the catch again. Demo, Null opening things up for his teammates. Poppy Tony's up, trying to find the shot. He doesn't have enough boost to get on top of it. The backflip fake from Null. The shot's just wide. Fanatal crashing in, beating the last man, just tapping that one over the defense, and a 2-goal lead now for the Pirahnas.
And on that one, it looking like just the defense for the Calico Crepes is a little bit slow. It looks like they're not reacting quickly enough. The rotations aren't quite as crisp as you want them to be, and there's enough pressure is getting the ball across. And as you see now, you got the Pirahnas taking the 3-1 lead, and with 50 seconds left, you got to get some offense rolling quickly.
Pirahnas are looking dominant here. They've turned on the offense after the first minute and a half or so. It's been all theirs. No idea, a big 50 in the offensive zone. Poppy Tony was looking for that boost. I'm not sure if he got it or not, but Fanatal will have it. Poppy Tony with a cut past one, but Atlas is turned for the save. He's got the catch and the carry now. No Idea shadowing back with the stop. And Fanatal's there to back him up. Ball bounces the opposite way, and now the Pirahnas are on the breakout again. 30 seconds left here in game number 1. Poppy Tony had the flip reset, but couldn't do anything with this second flip. Now it's going to go the other way. Pass here, Disaster Piece. It's cut out by No Idea. Atlas is going to try to pass it down, but just puts it right at the edge of the box, and no shot coming. Poppy Tony clears this one out, time bleeding off the clock, and it's not going to be enough for the Calico Crepes. Game number 1 is going to go to the Pirahnas here. 3-1 the scoreline, and Pirahnas go up 1-0 in the series.
And I think the story so far in this first matchup, at least, is that the Calico Crepes just looked slow. It looked like their rotations weren't quick enough to trigger, and that one double commit did leave them out of position, but it has been defensive mistakes that have cost them, as the Pirahnas have just put so much pressure on them. They're just waiting for a mistake to be made, and 3 of them came in through for them.
Yeah, big stuff from them there. Fanatal with 2 goals for his team, as well as 6 shots, shooting 33% there, and then just the shot numbers not quite being there for the Calico Crepes. Only a total of 5 shots over the course of the three players over the course of that game, while the Pirahnas outshot them. They had 11 shots just on that end through game 1. So outshooting your opponent that much is pretty big indicator of the amount of pressure that Pirahnas had put on their opponents through game number 1. We'll have to see if Calico Crepes can find an answer to them. It doesn't look like we're going to have any subs, so we're going to run it back with these same lineups here for game number 2. And we'll have to see if we see the Calico Crepes speed up those rotations, like you said, Hawkish, or if the Pirahnas continue to capitalize on these slow defensive touches, and see if the Pirahnas can repeat their success with that offensive pressure, or if the Calico Crepes find an answer for them here in game number 2. Let's get these guys on the field.
I will say, as you were saying that, what the Pirahnas doing while it was working, that is something that can be countered. They're pressuring a lot on offense, and if the Calico Crepes are able to get the extra push and get the ball cleared and counterattack, they should be able to take advantage and see if they can do it in this one as we get the kickoff going and take us away, HUD.
Already off to a hot start for the Pirahnas. Fanatel on the board again. Big kickoff win from Poppy Tony in the F-150, and Fanatel's first there. Just too much on that shot. Disaster Piece, a valiant attempt on the save, but it is not enough. And we continue to move on in game number 2. Very quickly, the Pirahnas on the board. 1-0, 5 seconds gone, and the Calico Crepes already having to dig himself out of a hole. Atlas is going to do his best. ZRO gets him tied up even again, almost a repeat of what we saw in game 1.
And it's looking like HUD, they pull out the diamond shovel on that one because they pulled themselves out of that very quickly, and now we have a tie ball game. 10 seconds in, 2 goals. This might be a barn burner in this one.
It's either going to be a barn burner or nobody's going to score for the rest of the match, and we'll see overtime. There's no in between. Fanatel is going to bang this one up to the side wall. No Idea had the touch and the ceiling reset, but Fanatel will finish it. A great touch from Null on the side here. The 1-2-1 passing play from the Pirahnas.
And as you see, once again, while it was a very quick shot, so it's not entirely their fault, the Calico Crepes defense just too slow to get back and leaving the open net. And here come the Pirahnas just taking advantage, and maybe another kickoff throw as it's coming in, HUD.
Null's trying to tuck it underneath, and Poppy Tony is there. We're seeing the Calico Crepes not put any resistance on defense at all. Nobody's on the backboard. Disaster Pieces beat dead to rights to that ball, and Poppy Tony's just too quick. No chance for a save from the Calico Crepes whatsoever, and the Pirahnas a 2-goal lead very quickly. We are not even 30 seconds played, 27 seconds played, and we already have 4 goals on the board. And Poppy Tony doing his best to keep this one with the lead for his team. The shot from Disaster Piece is high, just trying to tuck it underneath there. Poppy Tony bangs this one downfield. He's got 100 boost to work with, trying to dunk it past ZRO, but nice touch there. No Idea turns away smartly, not overcommitting. Gonna chase this one up the side wall where Disaster Piece will have the touch over to the opposite side. Misplay by Fanatel is going to keep this one dangerous for the Calico Crepes, but nobody can find the centering pass, so the clear is there for Null. Poppy Tony backs his teammate up. Null's looking for the redirect here. Shot is high off the backboard. Disaster Piece bails out his teammate. Zero didn't have the touch, but Disaster Piece gets the clear away. And now the boost starve is coming out for the Pirahnas. Fanatel actually didn't get the mid boost from Null, so he's got to back off. But Null is there for the save. Can't get another touch around, so he's going to circle back, shadowing a little bit, giving time for his teammates. The shot is off from Atlas, and it's just wider from Disaster Piece, pardon me. But no follow-up from the Calico Crepes. They've got some pressure here, but nobody's really in a position to be able to capitalize on the dangerous bounces. And the Pirahnas just keep getting away with it. Not a whole lot dropping well here, as that should have gone in. I was expecting a goal there, but not able to find the handle, like I was saying, just not dropping right for the Calico Crepes here in game number 2.
And as you saw in that last possession, while the Calico Crepes had the offensive rolling, Disaster Piece went all the way back to their back boost. And that to me screams that he is not confident in their offense and is scared after the early 3 goals that they're going to get beat. that their offense is not going to keep up, and they need to be more confident in their offense because if they keep pressure, look right there's Disaster Piece, puts one on the board. They have the offense when they try, but they have to keep up the pressure and not let their players in 1v2 situations.
You are absolutely right, Hawkish. The fact that Disaster Piece doesn't turn right there to go back to that back boost, that gives him the opportunity to be able to find that shot. Almost saved by the post and the crossbar, but the Rocket League gods smile kindly on the Calico Crepes, and just like that, they are within one. It has not felt like through these last 2 minutes that this is a one-goal game, but you know, because of the way that it started out, there's only one goal separating these two. Fanatal's going to try to jump on this one, but Disaster Piece has the touch. Null reaching out for that one just to try to get it back into his own zone, but dangerous here for the Calico Crepes, trying to see if they can equalize. The shot for Atlas is saved away easily. 0 pops it high. And now an opportunity here. Null shot very weak on. Didn't have a whole lot of boost to be able to turn on that one. And it goes wide. Poppy Tony with the 50. A nice bump from Null. Fanatal's going to bang this one downfield. 0 has the turn. Null keeps it. No second touch. Poppy Tony a little slow on that commit. He wasn't sure, and he should have just waited. But Fanatal, well done to get back there. Still dangerous here for the Calico Crepes, but Null has the back check with the save off the backboard. Null and Fanatal both up looking for the pinch. Disaster Piece has to have the save there. And the touchdown by 0 is just enough to get it past the crashing defender. Disaster Piece has that ball taken away by Null. Just going to bang it on frame. Atlas has the stop. Poppy Tony rips this one in off the crossbar and out. Fanatal takes this one over. Nice receipt of the pass from Null. Wide open for Fanatal. He doesn't have the shot. It's wide. And now the counterattack. Can they get to the counter? The Calico Crepes take advantage of the miss. Go coast to coast, and we're tied at 3.
And you see the Calico Crepes, well, they look like they were barely holding on. They come back to tie this one. And there's still some life in these cats, HUD.
They are still out there scratching and clawing. We're tied at 3. There is a minute 14 left here. Almost a kickoff goal there. Atlas is going to have to collect. The Pirahnas have not had that offensive pop that we saw from them at the beginning of this one. Almost a misplay there by Disaster Piece. Would have led to another goal for the Pirahnas, but saved away. And now another counterattack. No will cut it out. Has the second touch, but it's straight to Atlas. He's going to chip it mid. Has another touch. Disaster Piece. Grab that mid boost. He's going to take this up the wall. Bumped off the wall by Poppy Tony. 0 is the first one there. Fanatal grabs a corner boost. A dangerous touch. Not what he wanted. He's got one save. Null is there to back it up. Just bang it away. But Atlas has the easy clear. Null's still on it. Fanatal's going to look for the shot. Passing it down to midfield for Poppy Tony. The demo from Null, but 0 up aggressively, keeping his team tied here. A great drop pass from Poppy Tony to Null, but the shot just a little offline. Fanatal's going to put this one back onto the backboard. 0 has the clear. And the second touch. Good offensive exit here for the Calico Crepes, but it's cut out by Poppy Tony at the midfield line. Looking for a flick in the forward. The redirect from Fanatal is going to be wide, and we are just about at full time. Maybe one more opportunity here for the Calico Crepes. No idea is going to carry this one over. Atlas keeps it off the backboard. We're at 0 seconds. Fanatal trying to keep it up, but we'll drop, and we see our first overtime of the night, tied at 3. What do these teams need to do to break this this deadlock here, Hawkish?
I think for the Pirahnas, they have to find that pressure that they had early on. It's looking like the Calico Crepes are starting to figure that out, and they're not getting as many opportunities as they had in the first match and early on in this one. And I think now for the Calico Cats on the other side, keep doing what you're doing. Commit to the offense. Don't leave early, and they're looking like they've sped up the defense just a little bit. If they can keep that going, they have a good chance, but they need some help here on offense. Teammates have to call each other out. Hey, stay on offense. We got this. We're better, and we can get this W across this board. But here's Fanatal coming back in, and 0 gets
big
demoed,
play from
and
Fanatal.
Oh, Fanatal. As I was saying, keep the pressure up because they were doing so well early, and there's Fanatal. What a shot to the demo. That's a little bit of disrespect there on that one, HUD.
As toxic as it gets without being toxic on purpose, I guess you could say. Fanatal putting the team on his back there, icing it in overtime. 4-3, the game goes to the Pirahnas. They take a 2-0 lead. In my opinion, that game, I mean, Calico Crepes did really well to bring it back, but they got lucky because the Pirahnas missed 2 open nets over the course of that game. I think that if the Pirahnas managed to hit their wide open looks, obviously we don't even go to overtime because the equalizer from the Calico Crepes was on the counterattack off of a missed open net for the Pirahnas. So, that goal is a 2-goal swing, and the Pirahnas are up 2 instead of the Calico Crepes drawing even. So, definitely, Calico Crepes take advantage of a few lucky bounces, but they're going to need more than just luck to be able to take these next 2 games. We've got 2 left here in this major matchup, and we'll have to see if they can bring it back. We're not going to have any subs. Run it back with the same 6 one more time. We'll see if Fanatau can put his team back on his back for game number 3 here, or if we will have a new carry for these 2 emerging. Poppy Tony is changed out of the Ford F-150. He's just in a regular Octane now. It's lame. Ford F-150 is so much better than just a regular Octane, but, who am I to judge? Disaster Piece has the 50 over Null Idea there. And the Pirahnas, I feel like we've said this 2 games or 3 games out of 3 now. Pirahnas looking quick off of the start. ZRO is going to leave this one for Atlas. Touches it high. ZRO reading it off the ceiling. Shot high off the crossbar. Fanatau has the clear. Little rushed. Poppy Tony will be there to back him up, clearing it back down. ZRO has 1 touch. Null's going to be not the first one to it. Atlas will beat him. Fanatau has the clear off the backboard, looking for 1 more touch off the sidewall. Doesn't quite have it, and it'll drop to ZRO. No idea off the backboard again. Poppy Tony and Atlas coming together for the 50 there. Stays in the blue half. Bang downfield by Fanatau, looking for his teammate Poppy Tony, who's got 1 touch off the sidewall. Fanatau shot wide, saved high by Atlas. Null looking for the shot. He has it, but it's off target. And now we go the other way. Fanatau, last man, has to not get demoed by ZRO here. A nice shadow by Fanatau. Gets around the bump, and he's there for the save. But Disaster Piece will not be denied. He's going to bang it back down. He still has the pressure. 39 boost to work with, looking for 1 more. Bouncing dangerously. Null's got the stop on 1. ZRO's going to keep it in. But Poppy Tony has the clear away. Disaster Piece rotated too far out. He had no boost. And now the shot on a wide open net from Null. No doubter there. Where was the defense of the Calico Crepes?
Problem there is that Disaster was last man, and he decided to bump that ball mid, and that is a big sin on defense. If you're last man, you never want to bounce it towards the wall, because all you're doing is passing to the other team. And as you saw, that's going to be an easy goal for the Pirahnas. But here comes Atlas saying, hey, Disaster, I got your back. Don't you worry.
Backing him up, no. Just too close, too fast on the kickoff. Atlas slotting that one in, and yeah, backing up his teammates, getting right back. Calico Crepes have definitely, props to them. Even when they go down, they've found ways to claw their way back into the match, and they've kept things interesting. Disaster Piece off the sidewall there. ZRO is going to chase in the corner. Poppy Tony with a little bit of a misread. Null and Fanatau both turn. A little bit of miscommunication from the Pirahnas, maybe some discombobulation on the defensive end after allowing that kickoff goal. Poppy Tony crashing in. Shot is wide. Fanatau's got all the room to shoot at. He will not miss this time, and the Pirahnas are back in the lead.
You see the Pirahnas showing again the kind of pressure they can put in. You see the double commit on defense coming in again from the Calico Crepes. That is just bad defense. There's no other way to characterize that. They need to put better on defense and communicate. Otherwise, they don't really have a shot against these Piranha team, which just puts so much pressure.
ZRO had to get bailed out by his teammate Atlas there. Off the backboard again. Poppy Tony shot off the inside of the crossbar. Fanatau's there to finish. And the Piranhas jumping out to a 2-goal lead quickly after allowing that kickoff goal. Poppy Tony does well here. Almost slots it in. Fanatau has the finish just for security. And the Pirahnas back to having that high-flying, quick-fire offense. And the Calico Crepes looking like the team that we saw in game number 1 that just didn't have the answer. Null wins the kickoff. He says he needs to hit the kickoff. He wins that one cleanly. Poppy Tony will play that one over to the sidewall. Null 50'd by Atlas. He's going to have a little bit of opportunity for possession here. 1 more touch down in the middle, but nobody's there to receive his pass. ZRO so far back. And the pop there, high for Disaster Piece. Poppy Tony's going to put this one on the backboard. No second touch. Big 50 from Null there, but it's going to go all the way out to Fanatau. Big demo there as well from Poppy Tony, keeping that offense from getting going for the Calico Crepes. And now Fanatau with a clear away, trying to set himself up off the sidewall, was I believe that was Zero. It's hard for me to tell because I don't have the nameplates on my main screen. Zero's going to turn, put this one off the backboard. I definitely know that one's Zero. Disaster Piece with the catch. A little bit of pressure now for the Calico Crepes, trying to build something up. Pass midfield, Poppy Tony's clear, not there. Atlas is there for the chip and the chase after the bump from Disaster Piece on the goal line, but ZRO wasn't quite in the position to punish. But a lot of pressure coming out for the Calico Crepes here. The Pirahnas haven't been able to clear the lines in a couple, probably 30, 45 seconds now.
It looks like they're picking up the pressure, maybe realizing, hey guys, we got to get some offense rolling there. We already let in 3 goals. Clearly, offense isn't our strength, so maybe, defense isn't our strength. Maybe putting in some offense might help relieve the pressure on defense.
Dangerous back pass from Poppy Tony there, but Fanatau is quick to it. Nice sniff out of that pass by Atlas in the midfield, keeping it from being a shot on from Null. Disaster Piece is clear up. Atlas has got a little bit of time, a little bit of space, trying to set up the passing play. It's over the head of ZRO, and the bounce was favorable, but ZRO was not quite ready for it. Disaster Piece low on boost, just chips it high, steals the corner. Atlas breaking in there as ZRO and Disaster Piece both up. A little bit of a double commit on offense is going to slow this down as the third man has to rotate all the way out. No idea with the carry. ZRO, great 50 to dispossess him there. They're caught on top of each other. Now an opportunity for Fanatau, but saved away by Disaster Piece. Poppy Tony looking for this one in the midfield. Can't find the dunk. The long clear from Disaster Piece is on frame, and Fanatau has the save. Time running out for the Calico Crepes. They've had all the pressure here for the last minute or so. No goals to show for it, as the defense of the Pirahnas stands strong. ZRO, the midfield pass, already rotating out was Disaster Piece. Atlas can't find it. Poppy Tony with the save, chips it high, and it's a saved out and no goal there. And all the way downfield it's going to go. This is the second time we've seen it for the Pirahnas. The Calico Crepes run away with one.
Hey, Poppy, I know you wanted that goal, but look what happens when you try to steal from your teammate. It goes straight back the other way. Poppy, you can't be passing to the defense like that.
11 seconds is more than enough time for the Calico Crepes to get one more. Poppy Tony's going to try to just ice it here, though. And ice it he will out in the pass to Fanatau. 3 seconds left. The Pirahnas get one back. Poppy Tony says in chat after saving that one, he says, I got you guys, talking to the Calico Crepes, playing a little bit of fourth man defense for him. And, you know, a little bit of jawing back and forth. Null telling his player not to save his own shots. Don't stop your own shots, Tony. It's not good for us. Null is the GM of this franchise, so, you know, probably thinking in comms maybe Null telling Poppy that he's cut after that one. Null's going to pop this one, maybe one more for the road. The pass it not quite there. Pirahnas, however, are going to take game 3. A couple unforced errors. Calico Crepes capitalizing on one, but not enough. And the Pirahnas have looked dominant. They've got 3 games out of 3 now, looking for the sweep going into game 4.
I will say Fanatau has been the dominant player so far, 3 goals and 4 saves. And it would be interesting, HUD, if Null decides to bench Poppy after that display. But hey, he did have 4 assists, so he was passing on every single one of the goals, doing his part on offense. And the Calico Crepes, you saw they showed a lot of pressure at the end. They need to find a way to keep that up. Otherwise, this is going to be another repeat and a full-on sweep for the Pirahnas.
Got to find a little bit more quality of their shots. They actually outshot the Pirahnas that time, the Calico Crepes, but just not enough quality chances to be able to get the goals. So we've got game 4. One opportunity for the Calico Crepes to keep their pride intact here, steal one away from the Pirahnas. They've got the ability. They've got to keep their defensive rotations up. Poppy Tony is switched to the Grog. I don't think I've ever seen a Grog in an RSC match ever. So this is season number 7 for me. We've got a first, and he's got the touch there. Looking for a shot opportunity. He's got 100 boost, pops it high. Disaster Piece is there for the clear. I'll go the other direction. Fanatau's going to catch this boost in the corner. Nice shadow defense. No idea with a big demo on the exit. ZRO has the bang. Null's going to reach to get back. He's not going to have it. A nice counterattack. A long shot from ZRO. Calico Crepes on the board first.
Just a great clear by ZRO, because Nolade was mid and wasn't quite back, and neither was his teammate to be able to defend a long shot like that. And it was just the perfect move to get the Calico Cats up early.
It's a mistimed handbrake turn from Null there, thinking that he was going to turn up for the aggressive push, and Zero just rips that one over his head. That's what the Calico Crepes have needed. They've needed to take advantage of those miscues from the Pirahnas. They finally have got that one. They're in the lead. They've got to hold on if they want to take this and prevent the sweep. Poppy Tony doing his best to get them level. Fanatau's follow-up was saved away by Atlas. Null's going to slow it down at the midfield line. Atlas won't have the first touch, but Disaster Piece is there. Null keeps this one in the corner. Disaster Piece wrapping it back around. Poppy Tony has the touch back into the corner. Fanatau can't get it away from Atlas. Is going to bounce dangerously mid, bouncing around right outside the goal mouth. Null has the 50 and the save. Gets the boost steal as well. Boost to work with down the field. Poppy Tony has the boost. It gets the 50, slows it down a little bit. Fanatau chasing this one. Disaster Piece has got the demo on one, but somebody's got to get out to this ball. Disaster Piece has the clear away. Atlas on the breakout, 1 to beat, and Poppy Tony, the pre-jump not there. Huge save on the backup from Fanatau, but the follow-up from Disaster Piece is too much, right over his head. The Calico Crepes extend their lead to 2.
See the Calico Cats showing how many lives they truly have, because you would think down 3-0, they would the morale would be down, but they're coming out here firing in game 4.
They are swinging, and they're hoping that they can keep this going. Just a minute and a half played here in game number 4 of this major matchup. Already on the offensive again are the Calico Crepes. Another shot, nice ground pinch, but saved by Fanatau. That shot's a little bit higher. He's got no chance. Now the opportunity on the counterattack cut out by Disaster Piece. Poppy Tony chips this one mid. It's on frame, but not fast enough. Atlas has the save. Disaster Piece has the demo on the way back into the zone. He'll catch this one. Null will take it away. Rolling out of the slope. Opportunity for Null. Doesn't have the touch, and Zero will hit it as he's falling. Still dangerous here. Fanatau shot high off the backboard. Disaster Piece has the clear. Demoed for his efforts, but going the other way is where he wants that ball. So it works out in the end. Fanatau past 1. Not past 2. It's going to come back in. Dangerous here for the Calico Crepes again. No idea centering that one. Atlas first to it, and Fanatau's not going to be able to get the over-the-shoulder save. 3-0 lead now for the Calico Crepes.
Who are these cats, HUD? They're just putting on so much pressure on these Pirahnas, and this is looking like a completely different team in game 4.
The script has been flipped between these two teams. The Pirahnas looking like they're having a lot of the same problems we saw from the Calico Crepes in the early games of this matchup, just not quite fast enough on the defensive rotations, double committing all over the place, not able to find it. But we know that the Pirahnas are capable of it, and there's still so much time left in this game. We just passed halftime. So still opportunities here for the Pirahnas. Null might be able to find one here, but a massive save from ZRO, keeping that one out of the corner of the net. Null trying to find that perfect window to shoot on, just not able to get it. Atlas popping this one high. Disaster Piece beats 2. Null's all alone. A nice aggressive turn to Zero, waiting way back, but he just gives the ball right away. Atlas bangs this one down. Zero looking for the shot, just a little wide. Fanatau and Null Idea both on. Null calls Fanatau off. Disaster Piece shot not strong enough to beat Poppy Tony, but Poppy Tony is out of boost now, so an opportunity for the Calico Crepes off the sidewall is Atlas, and saved by Null. Disaster Piece can't find the touch. Both Atlas and Zero turn. They give possession away, but Fanatau just bangs it right back at him, so they'll get it right back. The Pirahnas not doing a great job of holding on to the ball when they have their opportunities, and it's just been banging it straight back to the Calico Crepes, not generating any offense. Disaster Piece chipping this one high. Null Idea off the backboard. Poppy Tony and Fanatau both there. Another dangerous spot for the Pirahnas, but Null captaining his team out of that hairy situation. Looking for a touch off the ceiling is Null. Atlas has the catch, almost gets it past Poppy Tony. A highlight reel in the making, but saved away. Fanatau clears it. Still a lot of pressure here for the Calico Crepes. Pirahnas just haven't been able to find the answer.
Pirahnas, they are letting Calico take possession. You saw there was a lot of times where the Pirahnas just gave the ball right back. And as you see right there, the ball being given right back to Zero. They need to take possession of the ball. They're better than this this display they have shown in game 4. And they're just not taking possession. They're just banging the ball and start trying to work some passes in. And I think had they done that, this might have been a different story. But so far, it's looking like they're about to lose that sweep.
Not looking good for them. Time running out quickly. Disaster Piece is going to have the clear here. Fanatau will catch on the sidewall, ripping it on frame. Zero can't reach it, so it'll be a goal finally for the Pirahnas on the board here in game 4. but maybe a little, too little too late. Still a little bit of time left on the clock, but it's going to take a monumentous comeback for the Pirahnas for them to get back into this one. 3-1 the scoreline now. Typically I wouldn't say major. We would see the kickoff goal, but we've already seen one in this matchup, so anything's possible. 10 seconds left coming up here. One opportunity now. The Pirahnas need to score like 3 seconds ago if they wanted to have an opportunity to come back here, but Disaster Piece is going to chop this one back mid. No time left for the Pirahnas to mount their comeback. The chip high from Fanatal there won't be good enough for Poppy Tony or Null Idea. The Calico Crepes escape with their pride intact. 3-1 the scoreline of the game, 3-1 the scoreline of the match. And hard fought there from the Calico Crepes, keeping their heads up and not letting themselves get down after losing the first 3 games pretty convincingly.